Guys, one of the things of investing in good equipment is that when you have it set up properly and you have a load properly up and running, your equipment will just work. Now, the reason I say this is I officially just hit a new personal record for most number of rounds loaded in a day. This is Memorial Day when I'm filming this. I actually set up this guy earlier, but started running it this afternoon, and officially now have 1,200 rounds loaded for the day of the 94 grain Norma Raven Rocks lead-free frangible projectiles. So, shout out to the guys over at Dillon for making an absolutely amazing press in the XL750. All total, this machine has probably at least 20,000 rounds of ammo loaded on it, as well as probably another 50 or 60,000 at least pieces of brass actually prepped through this and processed. And the only part to date that I've ever had to replace on this press is the primer op rod, and that was a few years back, and Dillon customer service sent me actually 2 spares for free. So that kind of speaks to the quality overall of the machine. Of course, I keep the ram oiled, I keep the grease zerks and the pins properly greased down here, and as I'm loading, you can see I got brass shavings build up from the expander station. But I keep the shell plate vacked out every couple hundred rounds going through here, and the press itself running like an absolute top. Now I do have an upgrade installed here. You can see that roller right there for the index cam. That replaces a bushing, does make it a little bit smoother, but by and large this press is pretty much stock as far as the rest of it goes. Now up top here, of course, I do have the Hornady rotary powder measure. This guy is definitely smoother than the Dillon slide bar measure, and it works wonderfully. And that's been dispensing really accurate charges of HP38 for me, as you guys can see here. And in the back, we have, of course, the double alpha manual style case feeder, because I don't have the motorized bowl and all that. Now, if the guys over here at Dillon are watching and they want to send me one of the motorized bowls to feature here on the channel, would absolutely love that. However, I don't really feel like spending the $300 and something to get the motorized bowl assembly. For now, this is working just fine. So 1,200 rounds all total. What does that look like? Well, I've got 600 already put in bins here in the rear, and we've got the other 600 sitting here, 100 in each bin. As I'm loading, I'll load 100, and when I replace the primer fade tube, I will pull the rounds off and dump them in a bin, just in case there happens to be some kind of issue. I'm able to basically separate them by lot instead of having them all mixed together. But there is 1,200, and now I have to get the rest of these guys put over into their MTM ammo boxes. Of course, these are the 94 grain Norma Raven Rocks frangibles. If you guys are interested in seeing all the load data and setup for actually loading these, there will be a link to a video up here in the top right corner. So I guess moral of the story, if you buy good equipment, your equipment will take care of you and will last you a long time. 1,200 rounds in the books. I got to go get those guys put in their boxes. Catch you guys later. Stay safe. Keep on reloading.